3, 2, 1.
We started off as friends, together till the end. Then we fell in love. Now we're into so much stuff. Watching Wes&Reuby, Wes&Reuby show. Wes&Reuby, Wes&Reuby.
So what's up, YouTube?
What's up, y'all?
It's Ruben.
And it's Westiny.
Today we coming out with y'all with some vision
boards. 2020 was very developing.
I would have to say change.
Transitioning into a full-time job and being a full-time student while trying to pay bills and just be an adult.
You know, graduating into a pandemic, just trying not to lose faith in, that of what's to come next.
I would say it was Ruben and I's failed fishing trip. It was a surprise, but we didn't have any fishing rods. We didn't have any bait. We just had food and vibes, and it was awesome.
Going to the safari park, or this was between that and Ashlandberry Farms for Halloween.
I'm looking forward to getting into a PhD program where I can study immunology and eventually save some lives down the road.
Graduating my master's program and getting interviews for medical school.
We're going to get straight into it.
Right into it.
2020 was a mess.
Yes.
So we are optimistic about 2021.
Absolutely.
So, are you more of a words person or a picture person?
I'm a combo.
A combo? Okay.
I've only done vision board once though as an assignment for school.
Really? Well, I'm definitely a combo.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna come out all artsy. She's the artsy one. Me, I'm more musical, I guess it is, but trying to create like stuff on paper, I've never been very good at that. So 2021 got a lot of changes in it and a lot of big moments that we expect to come from. We're both be finishing our programs. I'm in a master's program for biomedical science, and you're in a prep program to go to grad school
and get my PhD.
So,
yeah, boy.
What about your timeline with that and just like the program itself and like?
So I'm gonna be 50 when I finish school. I had to do 4 years of undergrad research, or not undergrad research, just undergrad period. And then I'm in a post-bac program, which is an in-between, get you ready for your PhD program, which lasts a year. And then I'll go to a PhD program, which could last about 5 to 6 years. Are y'all with me now? I'm like 40 already. And then I have to do a postdoc research training because I want to be a professor. So I'm 55. What about you?
So she wants the PhD. So we're both gonna be doctors, but she wants to be the PhD. I want the MD. So I'm.
This needs to be front and center. Sorry.
So for me, this master's program was like a way to get myself more competitive for medical school. So I'm doing this, and I'll be finished in the fall of 2021. And so with part of this program, I have to do like a master's thesis. So I'm going to do research. Part of why I'm moving to New York. If I was just taking classes, I could stay here in Richmond, but I'm going to move to New York so I can do my research and, get my master's thesis and graduate. And after that, I plan on applying for medical school. So like, what schools you want to go to? Because you already applied. I had to apply.
So
and I'm thinking about, but what schools are you trying to go to?
Top choice, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if I get in, I'm going, no questions. But I'm also interested in NYU. Okay, go me. If I get in, y'all, I might have to say forget UNC. I ain't even gonna hold you. Because who your right mind would turn down NYU? I have a PhD in immunology from NYU. Get for real. Get for real. But I'm interested in UNC, Chapel Hill, NYU, Mount Sinai, or Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai, which is where Ruben's getting his master's from. I actually had somebody tell me that I was applying to a lot of reach schools, but baby, I have no limits on me, okay? I'm going to reach as high as I can, because what else is there to do? It's 2021 and we doing this in a pandemic. But yeah.
As far as for me, NYU is actually my top choice for one main reason. It's free. It's free.
He could be where the money was
so,
at,
at least
where the
tuition.
money was at.
So like, I'm trying to get in there for that free 99, at least tuition, like I said. Then after that, I really actually want to go to an HBCU. You know, I want to go where an environment where I feel supported the most, where I can just be me. Because like at a PWI, you just feel like, you know, you can't just be a student. You know, and I feel like at HBCU, I could just be a student where I don't have to worry about a bunch of external things, and you know, like I said. Okay.
I get so focused when I'm doing art that it's kind of scary. How Ruben is when he does music, I am like that when I'm doing art related stuff.
So one thing I'm sure we both hope is that COVID, like, just calms all the way down. That Rona stop showing her tail.
Yes.
And let us be
free.
So let's say, you know, everybody get the vaccine or whatever, and things find some sort of normalcy. Like what? I guess like a two-pronged question. Like just individually, I guess what's one thing you look forward to, like with some sort of normalcy?
When we are back to normal, I'm gonna speak it into existence. Okay, I'm booking the first flight out to. Do I want to go to Puerto Rico?
I don't know, Puerto Rico was nice.
Do I want to go to New Orleans? I'm gonna be on a plane. I'm gonna tell the pilot, take me wherever you want to take me.
What is one thing that you want us to do?
If we could go to Paris, that'll be cool. You propose in Paris? That's awesome.
I thought that's what you were doing. Travel is definitely a big one for me. To just travel freely. Anywhere, you know. I love to travel. I love to meet new people, do new things. But I guess for me too, like, one thing I was looking forward to if going to New York was like the music scene in particular, the jazz scene. And with COVID, like, you know, the jazz clubs are like closed basically. So I haven't been able to, you know, I wouldn't be able to experience that right away. And so being able to just play with other musicians and just experience the music scene and the music vibe of New York would be something that I'd be very excited about doing.
Now, what do you want us as a couple to do in 2020?
Definitely probably travel more, but I can't say anything. I don't have anything else so specific.
I feel like we do what we want to do, like already.
Kind of do it, but
with masks.
I guess, you know, just I guess in general, just saying do new things, more new things, more new experiences, where, you know, we just get out.
Vision boards are my thing. Maybe I should like teach a class about how to make a vision board. I honestly feel like I would be the coolest professor out there. Honestly.
So what do you? I agree, but what do you?
Do you really agree? Like, would you want to come to my class?
For sure.
For sure.
Like you definitely
like pop quizzes and all.
For sure. I feel like you'd definitely be a cool teacher that people just want to like be with. Like you'd be the Dr. Jones.
We'll be the Dr. Jones. Shout out to Dr. Jones because she's my best friend. We FaceTime in bonnets.
What do you want your professor life to look like?
Okay, so I want a great work and home balance, but I would just want to have a fun and engaging like classroom because I'm a very hands-on learner. So I'm a very hands-on teacher. We ain't gonna be sitting in class looking at PowerPoints all day. Okay, comment down below if you want to be in my class. Okay. But what type of doctor do you want to be?
So I have no idea. I mean, well, I have like ideas of some doctor I want to be. So 2019, it's 2021, I can't even say last year. So 2019, the summer, I did an internship with the K Foundation, which is a nonprofit that supports families suffering from infertility. And it gives them grants and support for that and resources. But, and that sort of like brought me into the infertility like community and showed me that struggle and, you know, like to build a family. And, you know, I have 6 siblings, you know, my parents are blessed, I'm blessed. And so like to help people build a family is something that I definitely would be interested in. So like I was thinking about that, as well as like an OB, you know, helping someone bring a child into the world and making sure they're safe, especially like with like the rate at which Black women die of childbirth and have complications in childbirth compared to other women. So that's definitely a motivating factor for me as well, just to have more representation in that field and to make sure that Black moms are being taken care of. Orthopedic medicine or sports medicine was something that was really interesting to me because I love sports. I love football, especially football season. Go Washington. And I was also thinking pediatrician because, you know, I'm good with kids. I like kids. I love kids. Kids love me.
I think about our goals and things, and I'm like, we are such a dynamic duo.
So let's talk about Trust by West.
Trust by West.
I don't know, for 2021 at least for me, like I see
big things
some
happening.
expansion potentially. I don't know how and what ways, but
I know the first one.
You know, getting bigger, and I know we've talked about how you want to, you know, get us online. So
yeah. So
what's that gonna look like in 2021?
I was saying 2021 with Trust by West, I would just want to continue to build a very strong and loyal clientele, and I want to start rolling out hair care products, but I want to offer tools that you can use and just hair care necessities that will take care of you once you are out of my chair. Okay.
Start making that hair money, that professional money, everything else. I'm pretty much.
He's gonna be a stay-at-home dad.
What are, you know, 5 things or more or less? Like, what are some things you want to accomplish in 2021?
What do I want to accomplish? Number one, I would just want to keep a very strong relationship with God because He's the reason why I'm able to be here today making this YouTube video. I would just say grow closer, stay strong, keep that relationship very, very close and tight. And you know, I wake up every day and I am intentional with doing that. So I would say continue to do that. 2, I would say try to stay very, very healthy. Just stay on top of my fitness journey. I would say in 2021, if I can make an additional $20,000 with hair, I can do it.
20 days? I think you can. Time to cut that for the IRS.
But, and then I would say just staying on top of school, getting as many good grades as I can. But yeah, I would say those are my like 4 or 5 goals and accomplishments that I will be seeking in 2021. What about you?
I can definitely relate to the relationship with God. I definitely want us as a couple to grow in that. And before earlier this year, you know, I was reading every day, reading my Bible, that is.
We were having Bible study and everything.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely just, I want to make more connections in my music as far as like working with other people, working with other artists, and just learn more and grow more as far as like producing and making music. Also, y'all probably don't know this, not many people do, but I write a little bit. And
a little bit. Ruben be writing his butt off, y'all.
I have some writing, like show ideas and like maybe even like some short stories, stuff like that, that I want to start putting out to where I guess that's really like an overarching theme for 2021 and just like the future dinner was like to put more of my creative work out there. Like I have a few songs that I've been working on with people that I haven't put out yet, because with balancing everything as far as research and schoolwork and you know, creativeness, my creativity, like I definitely want to have that balance, but also get my work out there to the world. I feel like YouTube is a way for that too, because
yeah, that's true.
It kind of forces us to like, one, I like it because it forces us, you know, to work together and do things together, but also it forces a different creative part of my mind with like editing and just putting things out there, putting myself out there, which is kind of big. So.
So, Ruben, can you tell us about your vision board?
My vision board just kind of like morphed into a representation of me, I feel like. Like not necessarily, I mean, yeah, with some vision in there, but I feel like I sort of put myself on the board, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, I feel like in the four corners, you know, it's like the four corners of me, you know, with like music, science, food, and then I guess now with, you know, my newly writing, because I haven't always been a writer. It's like something that's sort of like new kind of hit me that I kind of realized I like. So at the center, you know, it's like my most recent change of like, I'm a New Yorker now, basically. You know, it's kind of crazy. I'm not in New York, I'm not a New Yorker now, or a native New Yorker, but I will become a New Yorker. So this is like Kerry Washington Reese Witherspoon, obviously, and you know, Little Fires Everywhere. Love that show, like changed my life. But it was very just like inspirational for me for like my writing. Like I just feel like it's one of those things that I watched. I was like, I wish I wrote that. So I don't know. I put it on there, just like for my writing. A lot of this is about my writing. I realized too, but like this, you know what I'm saying. One day, hopefully, you know, I'll write something that can be on TV. The view. I feel like this is just like a view of me, but like I wanted to find like the word enjoy because I wanted to be like enjoy the view, but like enjoy the view of like just wherever you are and just enjoying the journey. But bake to perfection. I've become a decent baker and I really enjoy baking now. I don't even really like sweets, but I like to bake. And so I put this one here though because when I think of like when I first saw it, it made me think of like how Will.i.am, like he used to be hanging around like Prince and like, you know, people like that. But I just want to be like in a room around, you know, just like influential and great people, where I can become influential and, you know, get the things I want and, you know, help others in a way. Kenya Bears also. First of all, this is more so like just for family, but I like this show because it really just showed like a black dude being a black dude with his family, like with money, and it was like not cliche or anything like that. I don't know, and it was funny, really funny. But also, like, he wrote at Kenya Bears, wrote a lot of stuff, and so more writing. But these two, obviously, you know, I'm graduating. Destiny's like finishing her program, but also like, you know, 2 degrees in 2 years. You feel me? And I got, you know, legendary. You know, I just want to be legendary, do legendary stuff, make new discoveries in everyday life, live deliciously.
Okay.
You know, live to eat, not eat to live. But this one right here, I like this quote the best. Just, I can't be rendered obsolete. You know, so it's like, with that, no matter what the circumstances, you know, I can't be rendered obsolete. Especially like with a job, like in healthcare, especially in the pandemic, like you always gonna need a doctor. You know, everybody gonna always want to listen to music. You know, people gonna want to read, people gonna watch, people gonna be entertained, let's put it like that. So I can't be rendered obsolete. Yeah, I feel like that's my board. And I'm sticking to it. Oh, these are just sort of like roots. I don't know. I just kind of like drew like the voice and the roots. I feel like music is my roots, so I kind of like just drew that in there. But and that's my tree. But anyway, yeah, that's my board.
I love you.
I love you. So tell us about your board.
So my board, I focus more so on my word and picture combo style. So here we have on the left side a few words and a few kind of quotes that I would want to, you know, live by and embody in 2021. I would say my favorite would have to be More Hope and Louis Vuitton, because why not? But you know, I have some let's take care of ourselves and each other, because I feel like after the year that we've had, that's very, very, very important. And then I have saving money ? Because I love to shop, so I'll try to save, but like saving money, really? Like I really have to do that? But also I just have some pictures of some strong, you know, Black women and men on my board. We're going to continue with advocacy for Black rights and lives. And then I also have subscribe here because, you know, y'all need to subscribe to our channel if you're watching this video. And then I have Future on here. I don't really listen to his music, but his name's Future, so I felt like that was a great visual representation of, you know, just me wanting to have a bright future with Future on my board. And then I have money down here. You know, it's not super important, that's why it's kind of halfway cut. But got a little lipstick because y'all know I love a little gloss and a lipstick or whatever I say. But I have new discoveries just because I would love to discover a vaccine that will work, can be effective, and will save all the lives so that we can go outside again. And just a little eyeball because, you know, I'm watching you, you're watching me, y'all watching our YouTube. You know, that's it. Got some sunflowers on here because those are my favorite flowers. But I feel like in its entirety, this vision board is going to be a great reminder of what I need to accomplish, what I would like to accomplish, and will keep me on the straight and Straight and something. Narrow. I said it right the first time. Straight and narrow. Thanks for watching Wes&Reuby.
For more of us, like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.